Hey, this is Mark from newsweed.com, and I did some thinking about Thriva Biologics. I thought that we could possibly stop the meeting, but basically what I've learned legally is there's no way we can stop the meeting. However, there was a meeting back in December in which myself and two other people attended, and I believe now that since there were 33 million shares outstanding at the time, approximately, although Stephen Shawcross violated the law by not being able to tell us how many shares were outstanding, that there may have been a quorum back in December. So what I'm asking everyone to do is to send out a letter with an attorney preferably that proves that you've owned the shares for more than 6 months and that you're requesting a books and records for the supposedly unquorum or not enough quorum. The proxy company would have those records, and the company would have to provide us that information. There were also some comments made at that meeting that was held, and those minutes were never sent. I believe the gentleman's name was Paul that was asking for those records, and I'm requesting that the company, or you, who is a stockholder, request the books and records to get the minutes of that meeting. I think it's very important. Now, just to go over why Thriva has these meetings every 60 days is because they made a deal, supposedly, as an inducement to have the people that held the 7 million shares. They said, hey, we'll give you double the shares if you just exercise your warrants. So they were able to gain some money, which they did gain some money, but then they promised them that they'd give them 16,200,000 shares. So the special meeting has a warrant agreement. It has a mandate, a rule, under Section 713A in the New York Stock American Company Guide, that the company must get shareholder approval before issuing shares that equal 20% or more of their outstanding stock. Now, currently, there's 45 million. My guess is that Shawcross really wants to get the stock number up so he can just dump those 16 million shares, because, again, the game that they play is they run the stock up with pumpers, illegal boiler room tactics, and then these people that own cheap warrants simultaneously buy and sell the stock. They exercise the warrant for 54 cents. If the stock is at $1, when all the retailers are saying, yeah, let's buy that stock, then what happens is they sell the stock simultaneously. I mean, they don't even take the stock into possession. There's a 60-day rule, it's a trap, that Tovx's SEC filings, the company legally bound itself to continue calling a new stockholder meeting every 60 days until the warrant proposal passes or warrants expires, or, and this is what I'm telling you, or you vote no with a quorum that no additional meeting. And I believe we've already done that, and hopefully you're voting no again here. The Tovx is incorporated in Nevada, and really we cannot stop the meeting because Nevada is pro-management. I've asked several people on StockTwits to post an AI link that explains the logic behind everything that I'm speaking about you now. Basically, we need you to send a letter to Leslie Marlowe, the attorney, and Thriva Biologics. I made a form letter that kind of tells everything what has to be done. You put your name and address and so forth in it, and you send it to Thriva demanding that you get the record of the meeting, and you get a professional count on from an audit that says exactly what has to be done or how many people voted. It's very, very important. you can do this yourself if you own the stock for 6 months. You must own the stock for at least 6 months, or you can bypass that rule by having an attorney do it. Again, go to that link. I'll put the link down here in the video. Read through the entire AI report. I'm sure you don't want to be listening to me on this video. So read the AI report that's down below and get an understanding of what you have ability to do. Now, in terms of the company, I've lost all faith in the company. I'm not too sure the company has anything that's real. I'm not too sure that they really want to develop a drug, not for retinoblastoma, not for pancreatic cancer, and certainly not for C. diff. I think this company is a vehicle for corruption, actually legal corruption, where they can run the stock up and down, tell their friends to short. This is a game that they've been playing a long time. If they get the price of the stock down again, they can reverse split. Now, how do they make money there? Well, right now, at 30 cents, if they decide to reverse split, and they already told these insiders, same insiders that would get the warrants, it'll drive the price of the stock down maybe to 10 cents, and they're going to make the same money as they would have made off the warrants. The company is not honest. They're very bad people. That's about all I have to say right now. Again, the link that I'm going to put in there, click on it. It'll lead you to the AI report that I did. It'll show you the form letter that you can either give your attorney or you can send yourself. But again, the catch is you have to own the shares for at least 6 months. This is Mark from Newsweed.com. Disgusted with Thriva Biologics. If this company was worth anything, it wouldn't be selling for 30 cents. Stephen Shawcross, Leslie Marlowe, and the rest of the board are thieves. Thank you.